Hello everybody, Carolyn here. Today we are doing our first second channel video of 2026 and I am super excited. Today I'm going to be going over my 2026 K-pop New Year's resolutions, and now that I'm saying that, I realize that the note that I put in my notes app says 2025 K-pop resolutions, so there's that. I honestly don't even remember if I really did like a resolutions video last year, because I feel like last year in January everything was like super crazy, so I just don't really remember if I ended up doing that. But I'm here to discuss my goals for this upcoming year with you guys, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Most of these are K-pop. I might throw like one or two non-K-pop ones in this video just to like say them out loud. I have spent a lot of time this past weekend. I took Friday off of work because New Year's Day was on a Thursday, so I had that day, and then I just took that Friday to have a 4-day weekend, and it was a beautiful start to the new year. So let's go ahead and get into it. I have a lot of really fun plans for 2026, so I'm excited to talk about everything. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we're gonna go through a couple of obvious like resolutions, things I want to do in 2026. My first one is to keep up with all of the Monsta X and Stray Kids merch releases and comebacks, especially because this will be the first full year that both of those groups are going to be like active, and they both have huge plans for this year. Like Stray Kids did their Step Out video, I made a whole TikTok talking about that, and then Monsta X are also about to embark on a world tour in January, so that's going to be a huge part of this year. And it's also the first year that like 5 of the members are back together. Changyun has to enlist at some point within the next month or so. Yeah, I'm excited to kind of see what Monsta X has in store for us this year. It sounds like they have a lot of stuff. Also, Jooheon's releasing an album on Monday, so like there's that. I don't have any plans to like change anything about my Stray Kids or Monsta X collections. I think I'm gonna keep what I collect pretty similar for them, but I do think a big challenge of this year is going to be keeping up with both of them because they're both very active groups and they both release a lot of merch and do a lot of things. So along with that, I do want to back collect some of Kihyun's older photo cards. I have a binder, an alt bias binder, that goes through like all of Kihyun's like Monsta X and other like collaboration cards, special cards, broadcast cards, tour cards, that I don't collect for the other 5 members. So yeah, definitely want to keep up with his releases. Of course, that also counts Wano. Like I want to keep up with Wano's releases too. So yes, I know that not everybody associates Monsta X and Wano together, but in my brain they're like grouped together. So anyway, for Stray Kids, I want to expand my Minchan non-album collection. I really neglected that binder this past year, and part of it was just like I really fell out of photo card collecting. So like a big overarching goal is to like get back into photo card collecting this year. I'm like feeling ready to get back into photo card collecting. It's not like I'm forcing myself back into it, but I did have a really nice break, and then this past like couple of weeks I got sick like right before Christmas, not right before Christmas, but like a week or so before Christmas, so I stopped all of my trades and sales and everything early. I just mailed out a couple of like pending trades that I had, like 3 leftover pending trades from like people sending first. I shipped those out a couple of days ago, and I plan on getting back into like posting trades and sales and everything. It's been a nice break of like trades and everything. I retook all the photos today, so I'm excited to get kind of back into that. But I do want to expand my Minchan non-album binder, especially going through all of my binders at the end of the year. I was like, wow, I really didn't do anything for this binder this year. And then I also want to work on back collecting Hollow, Hop, Karma, and Do It, because I'm still missing a bunch of pods for Hop, Karma, and Do It. I'm missing some album cards for Hollow still. I don't think Stray Kids will make a Korean comeback until like at least halfway through the year, so I have some time. So this is more of a like first half of 2026 goal. I really want to focus on that. Hello, Winnie. What are you doing? What's your New Year's resolution? Eat more chicken? Yeah, eat more chicken. Not wake me up at 3 a.m. for breakfast? She can't commit to that one. Anyways, I also want to catch up with my IVE and Twice collections. I am a little behind on both of those collections. I'm like farther behind than I like to be, so I definitely want to kind of work on that this year. I want to hopefully before the next time IVE and Twice make comebacks, I can like catch up a little bit. I'm like super behind, especially for Twice. Like I am like embarrassingly behind on Twice and I hate it. So I really want to catch up with them. And then I also want to catch up on Zero Base One before they disband. They're currently set to disband in March. And I do wonder if that's going to be a lot of like the Yuehua boys going back to their company, especially with like, I don't know how to pronounce the group's name, but the group that was under Jellyfish, Evany, I don't know if that's how you pronounce their name, but the Yuehua boys are leaving that group, and so I highly suspect that like they're also gonna pull the Yuehua boys from Zero Base One, which wouldn't leave that many members, but I can still see maybe them trying to like continue as like a group or something that way. Anyways, for OT9 disbands, I do want to catch up on the past couple of eras. That doesn't count their like new album that's coming out soon, because I do expect there to be quite a few photo cards for that. So their like February release doesn't really count, but like they're everything up to that. I'm also extremely behind with Zero Base One and it drives me crazy, so I don't want to do that. Moving on to some like YouTube things. This year I want to post more on both YouTube channels, and I mean like more long form content. Last year in January, I went back and looked. I posted 4 videos on the main channel and 1 video on this channel, on my second channel, and that's just like crazy. Like when I first started doing YouTube and like at the peak of me doing long form content, and like what I mean by that is like when I was uploading the most, I was posting videos like every other day, if not every day. And I still post short form content every single day, and I do want to continue that in 2026, but like I think I've really like lost my roots of like the long form content, and so I want to post more long form content this year. And I do feel like I'm at a great point with my short form content where I'm not like overthinking it, and I'm just like posting like what I want to post, and I'm like happy with how those videos are doing, and I'm happy with the kind of content that I'm posting in short form content. So I want to get to a point like that with my long form content. I also like, as a sub goal of that goal, is to like figure out what this channel is, because I feel like the past couple of years I've been like, I have a second channel, but like, what do I post on it? So I definitely want to give you guys more content over here on the second channel this year. And just like, I don't know, just like figure out what kind of content I want to post over here. And that's why I'm posting this video here, because I was like, posting a resolutions video on my main channel just seems like weird. And I was like, we're going to post it on the second channel. Makes sense over here. I didn't really show my face that much on my main channel unless it's like short form content. So anyways, but yes, it is a goal of mine to increase the amount that I post. I really do want to try and post like, I don't know. I was going to give it a number, but I don't think I will like commit to a number on here. But my main goal is to post more long form content. Also, I do want to hit 10,000 subscribers on this account this year. And I would love to hit 100,000 on the 1A channel. I want that silver play button so bad. So that is definitely like a big focus of my content this year. And like a big overarching goal of like I have like follower goals for TikTok and Instagram, but like, I would say that the YouTube 100K is like my big one for this year. Like, I really want that. I want that so bad. I also want to reorganize my shelves. I don't know if you can really tell, but they're so messy, and I downsized earlier this year, and I feel like it did nothing to like my shelves in my collection. So I don't know if the answer is downsizing even more. I don't know if I really want to downsize my collection even more. I love all of the physical albums that I have. There may also be a point where I'm just like, I just don't live in a big enough space for the amount that I have, or I don't want to add another shelf to this room. Like, that's not an option that's on the table. So I don't know what the answer is. I do plan to live here for another year. I just re-signed my lease recently, so I do plan to live here at least for another year. I think this might be the last year in this apartment, at least for the next year, because one of my like personal goals is to like save money to move elsewhere. But I don't know. I also do live with my sister, so it's just kind of like, I don't know what the plan is. That's a January 2026 Carolyn, or January 2027 Carolyn conversation, like, because my lease, I have to re-sign it in January. So that's that. But I want to kind of figure out a way to like, I don't know, like maybe optimize my space. I also just like looking over here, I just hate it. I really don't like it. And so I don't know what I want to do with it currently, but that's my Zero Base One binder. I was looking at something in there. Whoops. That's kind of my plan for that. Going along with the content thing, I want to post concert vlogs in a timely manner. It drives me crazy that it takes me so long to like post a concert vlog. It's so silly. It's so silly every single time when I post the concert vlog like 3 months later. Like we're not doing that. I follow one of like a K-pop content creator who posts his concert vlog so quickly after the concert, and I want to be that. I want to do that as well. So that's one of my goals for this year, is to just like, I have plans to go to a lot of concerts this year. I don't know if I'll make YouTube vlogs for like all of them, but I know at least for like twice I plan on making a YouTube vlog. And then also the Monsta X, obviously. Like I never even posted my No Limit like concert vlog. Like that's crazy that never, like, there's a lot of reasons that didn't make it to YouTube, but like it is crazy that I never posted that. So I know for like this tour this year, I 100% want to do like a concert vlog for it, and I'm really excited for their tour, honestly. And then one of my big overarching resolutions for this year is to support K-pop in the Carolinas, like K-pop in North Carolina. I live in North Carolina. I live in Charlotte, which is southern North Carolina, so I'm like right on the border of North Carolina and South Carolina. And we have had a lot of growth in the K-pop community over the past couple of years. I feel like all of our K-pop stores are doing like huge things. Like Oh So Happy is working with Makestar. They have Photoism coming in. Opang is looking to expand to other states. We have 3 locations here, but like I know they're looking to expand outside of North Carolina, and they also are bringing tours to North Carolina. They're bringing Junie at the end of this week. I won't be able to go to that, but I do want to try and go to like at least one K-pop event a month in North Carolina. And it can be anything. It can literally be anything. It can be a concert, it can be a photo card trading event, it can be anything. But I need to attend one thing a month. And that again is like another goal of mine. I spent a lot of time in 2025 like by myself, because I went through a lot in 2025, and without getting too into my personal life, but a lot of the time I reached the end of the week and I was just exhausted and I just didn't want to do anything. And so part of my goal for this year is to like be more social, do more things, see my friends more often, like K-pop and non-K-pop. Like I want to do that more and to be more involved with my community here in North Carolina, both K-pop and the non-K-pop communities. So supporting K-pop in the Carolinas is something that's very important to me this year, and I am excited to take you guys along with me for all of those fun adventures. But challenging myself to one event a month, there's so many events every single weekend. Like there's so many things I could do, and there's so many like things planned in North Carolina. Like my thing for March could be seeing Twice in North Carolina, in Charlotte. Like that could be my like thing that I count. But yeah, I would like to attend like a cup sleeve event, like anything, literally anything. Should I tell you about some of my like personal goals that are like kind of fun? Because the one about like leaving my house more was a little sad, to be honest. What else? I have a lot of content goals this year. I definitely feel like last year was an incredible year for me as like a content creator, and I feel like I've reignited my like love for content creation in 2025. I did some crazy things. I got some PR from that BT21 collab. I got paid for sponsorships, and like the K-pop community, a lot of the sponsorships up until like maybe a year or two ago have always been like free gifted products, free gifted albums. And I feel like last year I finally was like seeing a lot of companies offer like actual money instead of just product, which I think is really great. It's a huge shift in the K-pop like content community, and I think as the K-pop like content creation niche grows and becomes more and more popular, and K-pop becomes more and more popular this year, I'm hoping that I can participate in some really fun projects. I got to work with a lot of brands that I really, really like. I spent the entire year working with K-pop Stationery, Meow Cafe, and Alt Bias, and I love all 3 of those companies so much. I had a Korean address company reach out to me at the end of the year. I also am working with a Japanese proxy. I don't know if you'll see that video before you see this video, but I'm really excited about that collaboration. And so I'm just excited to see like what 2026 brings me. I'm definitely looking to, I also had a couple of offers to like get free concert tickets this year, and because of my work schedule and me spending all of my PTO on Stray Kids, I wasn't able to make those dates work. But anyways, I'm excited to see what 2026 brings. It is all thanks to you guys, like for interacting with me and for loving my content. And I'm just so grateful for all the love and support I got on my content in 2025, because it brought me some really crazy opportunities that I'm excited to see like what happens in 2026. Also, I have a resolution to wear more color in 2026. If you've been watching my short form content, I wear a lot of black, and I wear a lot of black for work, and I just felt like my closet had like no style. I have no style. I want to like work on my style in 2026 and wear more colors. And yeah, so part of it is like in 2024, my health was awful. And so 2025, I really like got it together, even though like I said, I had a rough year and I spent a lot of time inside, but I really am in a much better place, which is so much better. Like I'm in a much better place right now. So I would like to expand my closet, especially for concert outfits. I want to do more fun concert outfits. I want to do something a little crazier, just like have more fun with it this year. So yeah, one of my resolutions is to wear more color in videos, even if it's like green and like a light blue or pink, like instead of just doing red and black all the time. Yeah. So there's that. I also have a resolution to take more photos this year, because I went through like, I was trying to make a end of the year like photo thing, and also like when the Dominate tour ended, I tried to make like an Instagram post of like all my photos I took during that tour. I took like no photos. I took so many videos, which makes sense because I posted almost 600 pieces of content last year, and most of those, I would say 95% of those were videos. But like at the end of KCON and like the end of the Dominate tour, I was like, I really wish I had taken more photos. And when I went to KCON with my friends, we took a bunch of photos outside of the KCON venue before night one. And those photos are so fun. I love those photos. I love like that I was there with people who were like taking photos, and like I took photos at the Dominate tour, but like not that many. Like I should have taken more. I should have taken photos with people, because that's like crazy that I like took so few like photos with my friends last year. Like, we are changing that in 2026. We're taking more photos. And also like when I went back and I was like, what is a nice selfie that I can use to like change my profile picture on my main YouTube channel? And I have like 3 to choose from, and that's just so silly. It's like, so anyways, we're taking more photos next year, and wearing more colors. Those are like 2 of my main things. Oh, I also have a really fun resolution that does not affect like K-pop or the internet or anything, but I want to learn how to make 1 new recipe a month. And it can be sweet or savory, but I want to learn how to do like 1 new recipe a month. I saw a TikTok a while back of somebody saying that was like a great resolution that changed their life. And I was like, I eat all the same foods. I buy the same foods at the store every single week. I eat all the same foods, and I'm sick of every single one of them right now. So, which is funny because I just meal prepped for work this week, and I made like the same lunch that I was having up until like Christmas, but I haven't had it in a few weeks. So I'm going to try it again this week and see if I'm actually sick of it. Yeah, I used to bake all the time. Well, I'm not really a baker. I used to cook all the time. I love cooking. I'm Italian. Like my mother and my grandmother, full Italian, 100%. I'm not 100% Italian. My father is not Italian, but they're amazing cooks. My grandmother was an amazing cook. My mother is an amazing cook. And so I want to kind of expand what I can cook, because I also consider myself a really great cook. So I would like to expand what I can cook and just try some new recipes in 2026. I am a vegetarian also, so I do a lot of my own cooking by myself. Ooh, another resolution I have, I'm just like chatting now. Another resolution I have is that I get a $10 Uber Eats credit every single month from my credit card, from my Amex credit card. But besides that credit that I get from my credit card, if I want to DoorDash something or Uber Eats something, I have to go pick it up myself. Like if I want to get takeout, I have to go get it myself, because I was DoorDashing and Uber Eating food that's like so close to my house this year, at least the second half of the year, and I was like, this is stupid. Like I can go get this myself. I have a vehicle, like I can go get this myself. So besides that one time, or if I'm traveling, like if I fly to LA, just it doesn't make sense unless I'm within walking distance of the place to like go get something. And I assume at some point this year I will be in Los Angeles, because I love LA. I really do. And I don't know. I've been like playing with the idea of moving to the West Coast. I lived in Seattle for 10 years, so I am familiar with the Pacific Northwest, and I've been living in North Carolina for 2017, so 9 years. It'll be 9 years in July, June. It'll be 9 years in June this year. I have never lived since Seattle when I was a minor, from like 4th grade to 11th grade. That's like the longest I've lived in one place. And so I'm getting a little antsy living in North Carolina. And so I don't know if I want to move to a different state or if I just need to leave my house more. That's a big thing we're figuring out this year. And yeah, I think those are like the majority of my resolutions for this year. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little chatty video, and as always, let me know what kind of content you want to see on the channel this year. I am excited to post more this year. I'm excited to do more tours this year, to go see more K-pop groups this year, to collect more K-pop albums, to listen to more music. Oh, I do have a resolution to listen to more music this year too. And I want to read a book. I have high expectations for myself this year. I would hope to accomplish most of these things, but we'll see. We will see. I feel like I'm just kind of expanding upon like current habits I have. So hopefully. But anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.